I think this thing weighs about 500 pounds, maybe only 4, but it's super heavy. One day there'll be a project we'll be putting that in somewhere, but I'm not really sure where right now. It's too heavy to stick it upstairs for a heater. And plus we have the Mr. Cool that's going to be up there, which is also, it's a heating and air system. Might seem cruel to put 2 roosters together. You do have to kind of get their pecking order straightened out. But after a while they'll settle down. Looks like they're already starting to settle down a little bit. I'm surprised that little white one thinks it can go up against the big one. So we're not doing this to see a fight. I have to put that rooster somewhere, and he's gonna have to live in here for a little while. They're almost done now. They've settled down pretty quickly, and now I think they're just gonna avoid each other. We ordered some Japanese beetle traps because we have a bad problem out in the front yard with the fruit trees. I haven't seen the lures like the ones that came with this, so I'm reading the instructions. A lot of times they fit in these 2 little slots, but this one seems to have an adhesive on the back, and maybe it's supposed to just stick on there flat, and then you peel this protective cover off the front. I was hoping this little flag stand was going to be tall enough, but it doesn't look like it is. I'm just going to leave it that way for now, and we'll see how it goes, and maybe I can find something taller. It's these trees here and here that are probably being chewed up the most. So I'm trying to put it close to those to pull these things away. This one's really bad too. Shake some of these out. Wow. They've done so much damage. They look like they're not really here much anymore because they've gotten plenty to eat. We've already got 2 or 3 in there. I'm using these fence stakes now. It looks like, so I got 3. I got 1 down there, 1 right here, and then the same first one I started with. I don't have anything to swap that one with yet. I might look for another stake. We've got about, it's only been an hour. We probably have about 20 or 30 trapped in there. So hopefully they'll clean these up today or tomorrow. Got a lot of June bugs. I don't know if you can see them flying all over the place. Right here. This is the first year. It's, of course it's July now, but it's the first time I've seen June bugs in June. I don't usually see them till July or August. We're getting some sunflowers, but The tallest one is still 18 inches like last time. This one is not even 6 inches tall and it's already getting a flower. I'm not sure it's going to produce many seeds. Don't feel bad that we didn't get a whole field of sunflowers, or that we're just going to get little itty bitty ones. It was all just an experiment to begin with. Oh, I just now noticed this one looks like it's going to get 2. But I knew that this land had been completely stripped off, and then the dirt was just pushed back over it again, and we're glad that grass started growing back on its own. This land has no nutrients whatsoever, so the sunflower thing was just an experiment. So it looks like the sunflowers need some nutrients. Maybe they don't need the kind of nutrients you'd want in a vegetable garden. But then they have done okay with just almost red mud dirt. I'm glad we set up this tarp today. So now we have a quick place to go when there's a quick shower. Hopefully it won't last long and get all the red mud going. We don't want to drive tons of mud up onto the slab with the tractor or track red mud all over everywhere. The Weather Channel says no rain until late this evening, which is typical for the Weather Channel. Whoa. Well, it was kind of stormy off and on. Now it's clear skies. And the temperature stayed in the 70s, and now it's probably going to go up into the 80s. But I don't know, it doesn't feel that bad out here right now. Of course, I've been in the air conditioning for lunch for the past half hour. I guess we're going to put up some trusses now. I'm surprised how much it's dried up. It really did rain kind of a lot. We're chipping away at it. After the storm, we got 3 more trusses in, so now we're more than halfway, which is encouraging. Next time we need to get the rest of the plywood done here. We just need the stability. When I get up there and I'm putting in these boards to secure everything and brace everything, I can feel the whole building moving just a little when I move around. So I think putting the plywood on that back wall would help stabilize it even a little bit more. We did the plywood on this wall today for the same reason, just to get it really good and solid and stabilized.